let's start with plant tissues and tissue systems. So when we look at a plant, so what are the different plants parts that you can see here in the picture? You can see a plant. Plants have roots, stems, flowers, fruits. The fruits inside have seeds, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So all of us have studied since school. So these are the various organs present in a plant. So when we look closely in the plant, each plant part is made up of plant cells, right? So cell is the basic functional and structural unit of a body. So all these cells together combine to form tissues. So these tissues will again combine to form tissue systems. We all know this, right? Tissue systems will again form organs, and these organs will perform different functions in the plant, right? So in the plant body, the various organs like shoots, roots, leaves, flowers, fruits, all of them are formed by cells. These cells aggregate into different groups to carry out different activities. So, like, what is the activity of a root? Can you all unmute?
Yes.
So, what does a root do?
Absorption of water from the ground.
It absorbs water from the soil. It helps the plant stay in the soil, right? It gives anchorage and support to the plant, right? So, root is the part which helps it to stay in the soil and to spread its roots. The roots spread in the soil and provide anchorage to the plant, right? So each organ of a plant has a function. So when we look at dissect the organs, these organs have many tissues in it. When we again cut the tissues have many cells in it. Okay. So how do you define a tissue? Tissue may be defined as a group of cells which have the same origin. That is, origin means they have originated from a single source and they have a same structure and they perform a same function. So we have leaf tissue, shoot tissue, stem tissue, root tissue. Like this, we have different tissues in plants. Okay. Okay. So next, when we look at the plants, the plant tissues have been divided depending on different criteria. So first, if the tissues are able to divide continuously or not, depending on that criteria, the tissues have been divided into two types. That is meristematic tissue and permanent tissue. Okay, so what are meristematic tissues? Anybody? Meristematic tissue. Can anybody tell me? Whatever you remember from the class. What are meristematic tissues? The tissues which the cells in the meristematic tissues can divide. Okay, they are continuously dividing. Whereas in permanent tissues, they have either temporarily or permanently lost the ability to divide. Okay, so meristematic tissues are the ones which can divide, which have the ability to perform cell division. Okay, so can anybody tell me where do you find these meristematic tissues in the plant body? You all can unmute and talk.
Stem.
It's an interactive class, so I need you to answer. Even if it is wrong, no problem. So can you all tell me where can you find meristem in the plant? Meristem means what? Which are continuously dividing, right? Cell division. So where can you find continuously dividing cells in the plants?
Stem.
Shoot apical meristem and root apical meristem. Okay?
Apical meristem.
Yes, shoot and root apical meristem. So these meristematic tissues are again divided into two types. That is, can you all see the chart that I'm showing here, girls?
Yes.
Yes. So can you see what are meristematic tissues divided into? They are divided into primary tissues and secondary tissues. So depending on the position of these primary tissues are again divided into apical meristems, lateral meristems, intercalary meristems.
Med-
Permanent tissues are divided into simple tissues, complex tissues, and special tissues, right? So what are simple tissues? Anybody can tell me what are simple tissues? So they contain single type of cells. Okay.
Yes.
Complex tissues contain different types of
More.
cells, right? Then specialized tissues contain special type of cells which perform special functions. Okay. So simple tissues can again be divided into parenchyma, collenchyma, and sclerenchyma. Complex tissues are again two types. What are they? Xylem and phloem.
Phloem.
Special tissues are again of two types, secretory cells and secretory glands. So
Glands.
can you all tell me what is the function of xylem? Anybody?
Mm,
Anybody can tell me what is the function of xylem?
Water.
Conduction of
Water.
water. What is the function of phloem?
Nutrition and food.
Food material, right? Conduction of food material. The xylem helps in the conduction of water from the roots to different plant parts, because roots is the place where the plant will absorb the water, and the water that is absorbed by the roots has to reach different parts of the plant body, right? So that happens with the help of xylem. Where is
Xylem.
food synthesized in the plant?
Leaf. Leaf, ma'am.
Leaf. Leaf performs photosynthesis and makes food. So that food also should be transported to different parts of the plant, right? So for that,
Yes, ma'am.
phloem is helping. Okay. So did you all understand this? The classification of tissues. So today, first we have seen what is a plant tissue, right? And then what are the different different types. The tissues have been classified depending on the whether they are able to perform division or not, and depending on the position, depending on the kind of cells. If they are made up of a single type of cells, they are known as simple tissues. If they are made up of different kinds of cells, they are known as complex tissues. And if they are made up of if they're performing some special function, they are known as specialized tissues. Okay. So now we are going to see what are meristem